The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
He's a healthy, energetic, very polite
Yes.
young man.
He think he fine, honey. He like, yeah, you know,
He like,
Ma,
I'm
I
saying
got
what
all
you're
the
saying.
girls. Yeah, he literally does that. He like, yeah, Ma, you know, I
Mom,
got
you
all
see
the
that
girls.
hair?
I'm like, girls? What girls?
That's funny.
But yeah, I love being a mom, you know.
Yeah.
I love it, but his delivery is what caused me, you know, to really get into the healthiness. Like, I ended up being sick, you know, for 4 years straight. And this before they even knew what Crohn's were. So they were telling me that, you know, they think with all the forceps that it might have shifted my uterus over to my rectum because I was able to pass through by myself. And they told me I had pancreatitis, I was lupus, and a whole bunch of stuff. But then it came out to being Crohn's. So...
And for those who, excuse me, for those who don't know, Crohn's is
inflammation of the bowel. You know, like, so it kind of affects the lining of your stomach, you know, your digestive tract and stuff like that. So Crohn's is very serious and life threatening. You know, especially then you gotta change the way you eat, you gotta exercise, but you definitely have to pay attention to what you eat because it could cause you to have a flare up.
Gotcha.
And when you have a flare up, you're going straight to the hospital. There's nothing at home that can stop that at all. But yeah, it's definitely inflammation of the bowel. And it's similar to IBS. I don't know if you know, but I don't know much about IBS. I might need to do my research on that one too. But but yeah, I've had Crohn's since, officially diagnosed with Crohn's 2012.
okay.
So yeah, and that's when I started doing my health fairs and stuff like that. I started doing a health fair at the YMCA over there on Campbellton, the Andrew and Walter Young YMCA.
Okay.
I started connecting with different, you know, people who were in that circle, and it's just been ongoing since then.
So you decided to take the holistic approach.
Yeah, well, growing up, we didn't. That was just it. Period. You know. So mom was washing tea leaves. Like there was no the little tea bags and stuff. Like I didn't start knowing about all this over-counter stuff, so I got with his daddy.
Hey, what's this?
I'm like,
Tylenol, right?
What you mean, Tylenol? Like, you got a headache, you don't want to go get some tea? I mean, you know, get the little tea leaves and wash in the sink. You don't do that? It's grinding in the bag. I didn't.
Yeah.
That's not what we grew up on.
You.
Like, my mom would go to Haiti, come back with bags of different. This is this. We would smell it, like, okay, this is the sweet one. She knew the names of. We didn't. When we smelled it, like, oh no, we don't want this one right here.
Yeah.
You know, like. We never got sick, though.
That's what's
Never
up.
got sick. I don't remember ever being sick except for one time when my sisters and them, it was snowing and threw me head first in the pile of snow. And everybody got a whooping for it. Because, you know, I was the youngest. I cried. Mommy, they threw for They dumped me in there, threw snowballs in my head. That's the only time I got sick, but I ain't. They gonna torture me. But yeah, growing up, and to this day, my mom takes nothing, you know, but natural stuff. And even when she has to go to the doctor, they try to give her certain things. I tell you, she found 1,000,001 problems with it. I'm like, Mom, I think at this point it's just you. But yeah, so I've just always been on the holistic ride. I have a headache, I'll take me a shot of ginger. My nose stuffy, take you a shot of ginger. Open you up, you know. So God put a lot of natural things out here for us to consume. Because you take these Tylenols, you know, they say you take too much Tylenol messes with your kidneys. You take too much of this, it does this.
Right. Everything has the side effect.
Taking too much ginger gonna do what to you? Make you feel good? That's all. Like
I feel gooder.
But you need a cleanse.
Or go to the bathroom.
Right. So it's working both ways.
Right. Working both ways. So, you know, I've always been on the, you know, natural stuff. But if I take a Tylenol now, it's because my head is hurting extremely bad. So bad that, you know, it might be like a migraine or something. I need something that's going to happen like this.
Right.
Only because I got these kids running, Mama. Boy, did I just tell you, give me the day off?
Question. Since you've been living here in Georgia, like, have you ever experienced, like, any allergies since you've been living here?
Yes. So when I first moved to Georgia, yeah, it was a lot of flare-ups for my eczema. You know, would just flare up and stuff like that. The constant sneezing. Like, I don't think I even had allergies when I was in Jersey.
Because I noticed, like, a lot of people that move here, that's when they discover.
Climate,
it's something about the trees in the state or something.
Yeah, it's just different climates and stuff. Like, because now, if I go to Jersey now, especially in the wintertime, oh, no, I got to be wrapped up, got to have Vaseline on me because the wind out there would just crack my skin open.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with you having eczema stuff. So, like, now I can't deal with the weather out there. Like, it's just natural to me now out here. Cause I guess I've been here so long.
I'm
a whole peach, baby. I can't go back to the Garden State and be all right.
Right.
But yeah, I know it's a lot of people who do say that though. They come out here, but I think it's just anywhere you go. If you've been in one state
Region
so long,
yeah.
you go somewhere else, it's going to affect you.
It's either gonna turn bad or it's gonna I can breathe.
It just depends on where you are.
Because I'll go the next state over, or and I'll be fine. As soon as I hit the state line after a few hours, boom.
Say flare right back up.
Yeah, that's why you need to carry some ginger, some sea moss. Get some sea moss in your life, won't have them problems, baby.
I thought you were slinging them things for a minute. I sent you 2 bags up there.
What you got?
2 for $5.
Well, let's talk about this sea moss, because I've been taking it since getting it from you.
And how you like it?
And I'm gonna be honest. At first, you know what it reminded me of? See, it was frozen when you showed it to me the other day, right? Mm-hmm. So when I opened it, because I let it sit out. No, I put it in the refrigerator, so it thawed. Mm-hmm. But it's still in its gel form.
Right.
The first thing that came to mind when I opened it and put the spoon, I was like, it reminds me of like chicken grease. You know when grease the next day when it's just in the pot, a pan, and it kind of hardens and it whatever it does, gels or whatever.
Right.
It looked like that. It don't taste like that,
because
but it look like that.
When you freeze it, does change the texture of it. Mm-hmm. But originally it should just be like a little gel. Mm-hmm. But I mean, the chicken grease. Yeah,
it's just
I see what you're saying.
The feel of it, the look of it, not the feel, but just the look of it. So I was like, all right, and it's funny because there's no taste for real.
No taste.
But I did taste the ginger.
Oh, you had the ginger.
Because I got the ginger. You call it the infusion, right?
Yeah, infused.
So I got the that one. I'm like, okay, I can taste the ginger.
So
but I'm still. It's funny because I'm still like, ooh, this is weird. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine taking a spoon of jelly and eating it. Now it's gonna be sweet, but it's just the texture of jelly. It's different on a bread with peanut butter. It's just weird. It's not bad weird. It's just weird.
It's like. Some people, I don't know. I think like applesauce, really, like a thicker applesauce.
A thicker applesauce.
Like,
Yeah. Thicker applesauce.
When it's frozen, because then the fruit, I guess you can say.
And again, it's not bad because it don't have a taste. Except for, like I said,
if you get the infused one, then, the ginger tastes like ginger. The turmeric tastes like turmeric. And the burdock root and all the other good stuff, they're very strong.
Yeah.
And that last one?
Burdock root and black.
I've heard about that recently.
Burdock root?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The name kind of caught my attention. I was like, okay, so what are the benefits of that?
So mixing the burdock root, the bladderwrack with the sea moss. So, sea moss is said to, according to research, contain 92 of the 102 minerals that your body needs to perform at its highest peak. So when you add the burdock root and the bladderwrack, it gives you the full 102 minerals that's needed. So it's more so like a cleanse, cleans out the colon.
How fast does it work though?
I say it's based off the individual. Like if you're someone who just uses your body like a trash can, you just eating anything. That's the nicest way I can say it.
A dumpster.
Yeah, you just smoking here, drinking here, McDonald's here, stuff like that. You gonna feel
drinking,
some type
smoking, straight West Coasting.
Well, I'm saying, like, what if I take it like Friday, and do I have to stay in the house the whole week?
No. You're not gonna be running, oh my God, loose booted. No. I'm just saying, you don't have to worry about none of that. But
my bowels.
Yeah, you know where you gotta go, but it ain't gonna be like
it's not weird.
As the kids say, peeing out your butt. You're not gonna pee out your butt, okay?
and you're not sitting there like bubbly.
Yeah,
you're not. You know what I mean?
But again, it depends on each. Because I've had clients call me and say, "Well, I feel a little cramp here. Well, have you been bloated? If you've been gassy, bloated, and like I said, just constantly putting this toxic stuff into your body, you're gonna feel the shift. You're gonna feel it moving around. Like even for myself, when I got consistent with taking it, like the bloat, I'm like, ooh. Okay,
that's
I
just
pass gas.
Working his way out of your system.
Working his way through the system,
like
getting rid of that.
It's bumping
pushing,
it down, like, go on
hey,
now. you don't belong here.
Period. Like, you don't belong here.
Okay.
Yeah, so, it's going to get rid of the negative bacteria, the toxins. I don't know why I keep saying negative. But yeah, it's negative. They're going to get rid of the bad bacteria.
And promote healthy bacteria. Colon
and
health.
clean out your colon.
Yeah.
It only it come out through your mouth or your butt. Which one? So
Stairs to the window. You know what I'm saying?
In-house or the basement.
Right. There you go.
So so sea
I
moss
was
is very healthy
looking
for
it
you.
up, and it said that some of the nutrients that it contains is like vitamin B2 and B12 and calcium and I don't know what chromium and
all that good
magnesium.
stuff. Like,
now magnesium will make you go now, because I talk about that with the Epsom salt.
But everything is about
Moderation.
there. That's the word I've been looking for when I was here the last 2. I was like, what's the word?
Like it will not come to me.
It would not come to me. There you go. Everything, and even when it comes to eating food, I don't know why I just have this thing where when you die, you want to die happy or you want to be sad. You just had a salad, that was your last meal. I want a salad with some fried chicken on there. Now I ain't
She
saying
died doing what she loved. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
she loved to eat.
Eating
I like
pizza.
to eat, but everything's in moderation. I just think back to our ancestors. Like, them folks was eating. But they was working. They were drinking water. They were working out. They were taking care of their
They
bodies.
had no cars, so they had to walk. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We get lazy. We sit here and eat a piece of
Or we can
steak.
order in now. DoorDash.
DoorDash,
Oh,
right.
yeah, bring this big old piece of steak to your house, potatoes, and whatever else that you have. And you sit there and you drink a soda or a Diet Coke because you feel guilty, and you just sit there